Okay, ladies, let's go ahead and get this message. I have a very quick and simple message. Just as the title says, he feels like your childhood trauma. You still struggle from it. You have a trauma bond to your childhood, and it's making the relationship with him suffer. What do they need to know for more about this man? There, sudden the wealth. This is a man here. He feels like that's why, you know, you all are short of something. For some of you all, also, he feels like you grew up in like a poverty home, a home of poverty. It's like you lack something. Something wasn't given to you on a tangible side, and you still have a trauma to it. This is also a man that feels like maybe you weren't loved affectionately from your childhood. You were robbed of that. It could have been love and money. Like your family didn't give you more of what they could offer. The 24 is breaking down to a 6. It definitely is about your past. The 11 is all about intuition, what he's sensing and feeling. And then the 6 again, that's a spiritual connection that he feels between you. What he feels is you still have a trauma bond, and there's something around your childhood that you need to work on. So this could be a man here that feels like you don't understand when he don't have money, or why he can't, you know, give you something, or something pertaining to that. He also may feel like you don't understand how to love, or how he loves, or something to that nature. And family, you know, what it's like to really have a family. So let's pull a few tarot cards and see what else you all need to know about this man that feels like you still have a trauma bond to your childhood. Oh, goodness. The Magician. This is what he's telling you. Many of you all, you may be seeing messages on your algorithm. You like when you click on your YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. When you click on your social media, just scrolling, you may see messages about random stories about trauma, the heart chakra, and things like that. Hurtful places, healing. That's him speaking to you from a different frequency, trying to manifest healing energy into your life so that you all can have healing energy. See right here, sorceress. There is something spiritual he's doing to try to get you to pay attention to what he's saying, or what he feels like he discerns that you need as a woman, and that you all need as a whole in a relationship. All right. This is definitely him communicating with you. All right, Holy Spirit, what else do they need to know? The Judgment. He feels like you're holding on to your past. Your past still has a hold on you. So some of you all, there's a trauma bond that he feels like you haven't identified, or you don't want to deal with. Now, for some of you all, you may need to look at the relationship between the two of you all and see if he and yourself have some sort of bond and trauma. Yep. And ooh, this man is actually doing some sort of studying, taking some sort of notes. He could be doing some sort of research, or he himself has been through something that you've been through. I feel like some of you all have some shareable pain, you know, similar pain, something he identifies with as well. But it's almost like you don't see that. And this is a man here that also may be a little nervous, or he just haven't shared his intelligence with you on the subject, on the study, on the matter, because he feels like you're not ready, or you're something here is about you not being ready, about being vulnerable, or about being open. Yep. See right here, he really thinks you need some counseling. That's what that's what it's about. He wants you to go to counseling because it's something that you need to work on. There's a I hit a root chakra. The root chakra is about survival skills. So it's like you may be in survival mode, and I don't know, you could be in scarcity, I'm hearing, or it's just that whole survival. When people are in survival mode, they are very defensive, they are very closed off, they are very you know, they have trust issues. So it's like you're giving him some vibes like, you know, babe, you need some counseling, you need a life coach, you need a counselor, you need an outlet, you need a source. He wants you to consider getting some sort of source, getting some sort of help for yourself, so it'll help the relationship. Lastly, yep, the 9 of Pentacles, to get you very balanced out, to get you more to help you become more level-headed. Now, the other thing I want to say to this right here, for some of you all, especially with this Magician card being here, I just want you to be discerning, because you know the type of man that you're dealing with. Because see, He knows you're closed off. He knows you're very defensive. He knows you are very standoffish. And some of you all, it's your independence as well. You know, you could have a hard time taking help, asking for help. Maybe you grew up a certain type of way. This man is trying to get you to break out of something. I think for some of you all, it's about your mentality as well. Others of you all, it's like I said, it's about breaking a family line curse that may enable you from getting the help that you need. Now, with the magician card coming here, I just want y'all to make sure this is not one of these men that are spiritual, spiritually in tune, and that know how to connect to the algorithm or a reader that you watch and send forth this type of message when he's actually traumatized you. So if you feel like a man has traumatized you, I'm going to tell you what he could be doing in this. This can be a man that has caused you some sort of trauma, and it's caused you to view life the way you once did when you were traumatized as a child, and that's re-traumatizing you. Then it closes you off. It makes you very standoffish. You do have trust issues. You may also not want to be bothered, but at the same time, it's not because it's reflecting your childhood, but it is because you know you've been triggered. Triggers are a part of life. When you're triggered in trauma, you never forget it. You just learn to cope with it, to live with it. But when you are re-triggered in trauma, you are not supposed to allow a person passes time after time after time of traumatizing you. So if you feel like this is a man here that has done that, be discerning, because these people in these manipulative energies definitely are like that. Let me look at the magician card. Yep. So some of y'all are dealing with a man like that. See, that's his play. The Knight of Wands. This is a man here right here. He has a strategy. And the thing is, he wants you to look at yourself as if you have a problem and not look at himself as if he has contributed to the problem. Holy Spirit, give me more on this. Yep. See right here, the Knight of Swords. And this is somebody here, you know, he's not really a king, so I'm not going to say that he's not mature, but just with him pulling in knight energy, he's not at a level to where I personally feel that he should be able to say, oh, I think you're dealing with trauma from your childhood. Because see, all he's feeling is this right here, this Queen of Swords energy, this Queen of Swords energy, where you're cutthroat, you could be very short. Some of y'all very short, very snappy, but it's this right here, the Seven of Wands. You're just standing up for yourself. Your guard is up. He wants your guard to go down. And this is right here. This is what it is right here. He knows you don't trust him. But if this man violated your trust, and especially with the Knight of Wands, this could be someone who tried to play you in some sort of way. Romantic, mental, emotional, spiritual. You're sensing that. Somebody here is sensing that, like, nah, I'm not still hurt from my trauma, but you remind me of hurt and pain from my childhood. That's why I don't trust you. Something like that. Either way it goes, there is some healing here that needs to be experienced, or at least that wants to be experienced. But the thing of the matter is, you have to deal with the true issue at hand. Because if you're not traumatized or still holding on to trauma from when you were a little girl, then this is somebody here you got a trust issue with, that has violated you, that has given you a reason to look at them as a villain and made you a victim. So you got to make sure that you're not trying to medicate something that's not there. Because that's, for somebody here, that's what this man is wanting you to kind of do. But he's contributing, he's a contributing factor to why you don't have trust, why you have trust issues, or why you simply just don't trust his ass. All right, close this out. See right here, the Five of Cups. There is something that he, you know, is kind of irritated with. When I say irritated, like miserable, like, man, I wish he would just let that go. Man, I wish he would just deal with that. You know, the Five of Cups. Man, I just wish he would deal. I wish he would deal with her depression. He could think that you're depressed, but at the same time, if he's a part of your depression, it's not your childhood, it's him. Yep, see right here? There's something that you are hurting from something. Yep. There's something that you're still hurting from, something that you some of y'all may still cry about, shed some tears, or some sort of way about. You really haven't made your mind up, but at the same time, you're in no rush to make your mind up, because it is something triggers you or re-traumatize you, reminding you of that 6, what took place, or some sort of pain that was similar to your childhood. And see how these 6s, hell no. This person ain't slick. See, that's why I don't like doing these readings on trauma too much no more either. Because somebody here might have thought they was slick. No. This is what he wants you to feel. No. We ain't doing that. And that's why you don't love, or why you're not capable of receiving the love. Something here, I'm just going to be honest, something here, a man is trying to make you feel like it's all your fault. The 9 of Pentacles, you're too independent, overly independent, or, you know, why you're single so long. The 3 of Pentacles, what it takes to work a relationship, the effort you got to put into it to get the 10 of Pentacles, to get a family. So this is a man here that's indirectly saying it's you're dysfunctional. See how these 6s keep following you? You have an issue. Some of y'all may have a past issue of trauma with your childhood as a little girl. Others of you all, you have a past history with this man that has played you and caused you trauma. And there's something new you need to do with it. All right, that's it. We ain't standing there. Either this resonates or it doesn't. Just know the difference. I hope you know if you're hurting, what you're hurting from, or who hurt you. If you are one of those people that hold on to things, I hope you know and understand, you know, who hurt you. You know, you may not ever know why a person hurt you, but at least you know why you have the trust issues that you have. Trust issues are a part of life. You can't trust people that try to play with you. You cannot. Nobody give a damn about this feeling because they think they're spiritual and smart. Yeah, let me not go too deep on that, but okay. See here? Somebody here is trying to get you to look at your beliefs, what you believe in. Examine your beliefs to see how they may be preventing the positive manifestations you desire. See, this is what a person feels like. There's a blockage in you. So some of you all, they can feel like your chakras are unlined, that a blockage that you have causes you and them to be blocked, or some sort of boundaries. At the same time, you yourself need to look at, okay, what do you believe? What do you believe based off of the experience? Is this a little girl still crying inside of you? Or is this a grown woman that's been hurt, traumatized, triggered, re-traumatized? Or a woman that has a trauma bond with a man that's trying to play villain, that's trying to play victim when he's a villain, acting like a professor or a counselor. So do your due diligence to know the difference, because some of y'all are in a cycle that you need to recognize. Now, this is a cycle that could be coming from your childhood. You would know that. But this is also, for some of you all, a cycle that a man has created and put your behind in. So don't let him play these psychology games. This is where people sit here and study psychology for everybody else except for their damn self. Might be his ass needs some healing. You feel me? Okay. Okay, let's close this out. We're done with this. Evolution, perception. Change on your perception to create a positive solution to the problem at hand. The way you perceive things, the way you discern him. When you discern something, you feel it, sense it, know it, and see it without a natural sense. This is something, you know, supernatural. So, do you need to change your perception? Or is it him that needs some changing? I feel like some of y'all are a person trying to monopolize your energy. I'm going to be straight 100. Manifestation. Disconnect, the connection. The spirit. See, this person is trying to connect to your spirit. This is somebody here that you connect to the cosmos. This is one of these people that, you know, can speak to you telepathically, spiritually, energetically, I channel messages. So they channel this message for me to put out into the collective. Then you have a form of conviction. But what part of the conviction is really rightfully yours? You feel me? But then this is somebody here that can connect to your algorithm, send messages, you know, have false friends, put messages out. You feel a sense of, well, I do still think about that. I do still, you know, deal with that. But is he a contributing factor? All right. Crystals and rocks. Listen to the wisdom shared by the crystal rocks and kingdoms. Some of you all may benefit from working with some crystals, maybe even getting a little Reiki, or just taking some time getting with a counselor and looking at the root to the issue. Now, if you find him, just don't leave his ass out in it. But if it's not him, deal with that issue within. Okay, lastly, evolution, gratitude. Be grateful for what you have rather than wishing for something else. Okay, some of you all here, you could be wishing your life away. Just like going back to the very beginning of the message. A man that you may be wishing, I wish I had a wealthy man. I wish I had a rich man. I wish I had a man that could take care of me. And he's just saying, baby, be grateful for what we have. We got each other. I'm doing the best I can. You know, I'm going to do what I can for you. I'm to spoil you when it's affordable. So his thing is, you know, don't make him feel bad for what he cannot do. All right. I hope y'all know what side of the tracks that you're on. I feel like y'all do. Okay. You have Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Do not let a man speak to you beyond the natural when he's trying to psych you out. Because for some of you all, that's what this is. Especially on this side over here. That's what this is. Over here under this bottom, you know, baby girl, it's time to really look at yourself and get balanced out and do some internalizing. Peace and blessings, ladies. Great day. I hope this helps. Namaste.